Hey guys, I wanted to talk about something that I keep hearing people ask me, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. Um, Most people, they want to start this journey of being healthy and active, and they don't know where to start, or more directly, they don't know what event they need to create in their head as the point of moving forward. So it's kind of hard to explain. So, people just don't pick up and say, I'm going to make a life change today without having some predicated event in their life spurring them forward or launching them forward. So what I wanted to do was kind of talk about my own experience, and maybe by that it would kind of help explain, how to go about starting out. So I'll just kind of explain to you what happened with me. So, many you might know me. I had a very bad, end of marriage. It was devastating. What wound up happening, just to kind of sum this all up, is basically wound up sitting in my bed, working, going home, sitting in my bed, watching TV, eating a TV dinner, waking up again, and repeating the whole thing over and over and over and over and over again. And I kind of fell into this trap of not understanding who I was anymore, because marriage kind of gives you an identity of who you are, and then you're a parent and you're a husband, and when that's all taken away from you, you're kind of at a loss as to who you are as a person. Where do you fit in? What do you do now? Because there are times, every time in people's lives, you go to school, you're in high school, from high school you go to college, then from college you find a career, then you get married. Your life is all mapped out to that point. So you always have an objective as to where you want to go. And the problem with getting a divorce is, for the first time in most people's lives, it's the one time where there is no objective anymore after it. So once you get a divorce, you're kind of in this weird stasis moment where, well, what do I do now? Like, what's my objective? Where do I go? And what happens is most people fall into this trap of not doing anything. They kind of just, quote unquote, maintain or hold on to what they have, or try to hold on to what they have. And that can be, the biggest fault people fall into. Because if you learn anything about your life up until that point, is that you're always moving forward. You're always trying to find something. You're always getting to that next level. But now you're not. You're staying where you are, and you're going to lose ground. You're never going to be able to maintain, because you're always going to lose stuff unless you're moving forward. And that's the key. So how do you get from I have no identity to now I have to figure out what I want to do and move myself forward? Because what is my next objective? I'm divorced. I'm not an entity that I thought I was anymore. So who am I? Well, this process takes a while. All I can tell you is that go out, do something that you thought you would never want to do, or, never thought that you would do, and just dive in and do it. The key is it's gotta be uncomfortable. It has to be uncomfortable. It can't feel comfortable. I know this is hard. I know wrapping your head around it is very difficult, but think of the most uncomfortable thing that you could do socially, mentally, physically, and try it. Do it. It doesn't matter if you fail. As a matter of fact, it's okay that you fail. Failure or success is not the objective. The fact that you're doing it, that's the objective. So, if I could just leave you with that thought, think about what makes you uncomfortable. Something that you would do that would make you feel uncomfortable. And try it. Do it. And see what happens. So, I have some other ideas that I want to talk about, but I think this is probably a good starting point. So have a good day and have a good Christmas. Talk to you soon.